a salad isn't a salad unless you have a great dressing. So I'm going to show you at the end my speciality dressing, for which I'm going to put all this to one side for the minute. So we'll come back to that. Right, this is where this comes in. Jam jar. Always have about 3 jam jars, different sizes. The reason for that will become obvious in a second. For those of you who already know, don't tell anybody else. For the rest of it, I need some balsamic vinegar, I need some cream, and I use sweetener because I'm a diabetic. So what you can do is you can just add whatever dressing you want into there and mix it up until you get it right. I, however, like to mix it up until I get it right. And the reason I like doing that, don't be worried if the cream's a bit lumpy, because it's cream. That's what cream does, because it will thin out. Well, when I say thin out, it will thicken up, but it will thin out. It will make sense when you see it. Alright, so I reckon I'm going to get another one in there, and I think that's going to do me, so we'll put that one away. And this, when you're doing this, right, you got to be careful. I mean, this is well worth it. It's worth the effort, but you got to be careful because you can really overdo stuff. However, if like me, you can have another cream on standby just to help you if you need it. Right, there's a jar full of cream, right? Agreed. Now what we're going to do is going to add some balsamic vinegar. Now I love balsamic vinegar because it's got that vinegary sweetness about it. Sorry, I just had to get a spoon for me tasty. So now, just give it a little shake. And I mean a little shake. Don't give it cocktail, because if you do that, all you'll end up is whipped cream. So what we're going to do, that's on the outside. I love balsamic vinegar. What we're going to do is we're going to have a little dip and a taste. Right, still very creamy, so I'm going to add more balsamic vinegar. And once again, I'm just going to give it a blend lightly. Okay, now with this, what you'll find is the colour is quite interesting because it actually goes kind of grey. I need to wash my spoon because I need to taste it again. So it might take a little while, and I'm probably overdone it on the jar, to be fair, but that's the only jar I had available. I don't know what's happened to me big one. That's almost there. Watch that in preparation. Right to the top. Let's not be shy about this. The reason I mix it over the top, that if it spills, at least it spills where it needs to be. I can't believe that this bowl has actually turned out to be almost the perfect size. Right, so, and that now has like a vinegar. It's like cream with a sweet vinegar aftertaste, and I'm going to call that good. So I'm going to whack that on now, as maybe shouldn't have done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a drop more in. I'm going to give it a shake, and I'm going to pop that on there. And that is my sort of ode to this, because believe it or not, I couldn't get any, well, you saw how full it was. I couldn't get any more in. So yeah. Now there is a little bit of bitterness to it, so what I'm going to do, and this is completely optional, you don't have to do it, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some sweetener on. And I use sweetener, not sugar, you know, because I'm a diabetic, but you can, if you want to, use sugar. So what I'm going to do now is give it a mix up. Now for me, you know, you don't want your salad to be swimming in dressing. And this, again, with the mixing up, because the jar was very full, it's not going to have the mix up, or it won't be mixed as good as if the mixing jar was bigger. So what you're aiming for, or what I aim for, is that everything has a coating and is not swimming. Alright, what you'll notice is everything's sort of condensed a bit now because of the liquid that's gone on there. But that's cool. Little lift back up. And then once we've done that, we can just cover it and leave it, let it draw in. And then what I would do is, before serving, is just give it another mix up, and then it's good to go. We can have a little taste. That dressing, my good people, is exactly where I want it to be. It's not too sour, it's not too sweet, it's almost like a harmonious blend. Right, close you up, Zoomy. We'll close you up because I haven't got any Zoomy. And that's what you end up with. So you have that kaleidoscope of yumminess covered in even more yumminess. So there you go. That is my mixed salad with my cream balsamic dressing. So now all I need to do is get it to where it needs to be eaten. So hope you enjoyed that. Take care, be good, and I'll see you on the next one.